Virgo, good morning. Welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. For anybody new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, flip and switch the roles if you need to. And but don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. So first card's out. We've got the Mountain. Major challenge to overcome. And pen, new job or career. So this could be the challenge you're overcoming. It could be with money or something to do with your job. Somebody could be fired or just out of work at the moment. And, you know, with Christmas coming up and the end of the year, or just, you know, it's never a good time to be out of work. So, but we have a new job career coming in. So this is good. It's turning around for you. We've got the Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So, I mean, if somebody here is pregnant or if there's a baby on the way, this could be creating the challenge of needing to earn extra income as well. Or going, you know, the foreseeing going from 2 incomes down to 1, possibly. Or this new business, new job, career. This career could be a new business opportunity. Just take it how it resonates. We've got the Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So I feel like this is a bit of a timeline with you may be stuck in this challenge at the moment, but I feel like it's all working out here. We've got Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Interesting. What is this about? Maybe this could be how you're feeling about yourself too, like some frustrations there, but we'll get into it. We've got the Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So feel like you're stuck in it right now. You may be stuck in this challenge that you're trying to overcome, but I see it all unfolding. This Caterpillar too is transformational energy. It's before the butterfly, right? So the butterfly is a transformation, but you could be feeling in these beginning stages where you're still the caterpillar with this, with what's going on within you, because your outer world's a reflection of your inner world. So this challenge to overcome, it can look like it's a situational outward challenge, but I feel like the growth within you that you're overcoming within yourself is what will help things manifest in the so I feel like somebody's really coming up against their own insecurities and belief systems with what's possible for them. For, I don't know, you could have had some challenges with business or with your career, and you've got now you've accumulated the evidence to support your belief system. Well, it didn't happen here and it didn't happen there, and you know, kind of like you've got proof now to support your beliefs, and yet those beliefs are limited beliefs, and maybe those things transpired the way they did because you had a limited belief and now you're sticking with it. So I feel like that's that inner work, that's that transformation that you're challenged with within yourself, that's happening in your outer world as well. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So you're struggling here to get some balance financially. It could be quite a hurdle with that, and that's the challenge. That's where, okay, got to do something about it. Now sometimes that frustration, it's effective because you have a problem to solve, and if you didn't have the frustration, that sometimes is what drives a person to go and make a change. Where if you didn't have like a deadline, or you didn't have something coming up that you needed to solve, that might not be, I don't know, you might not actually tackle it. You might not go after it. So we've got the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is like communication. There could be something you're not saying. There could have been like, we got the Page of Swords to the Five of Swords. Like there could have been an issue, or something that you said maybe to an employer, somebody in the last job, or I don't know, something that created this issue, or this is something that you need to speak up about, or you're wanting to speak up about. Something that you could have said, maybe even online, like on social media or something, that's kind of backfiring. It's going against you, and it may be creating challenges with getting this new job. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like this could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with, like somebody who's motivated by money, and it's creating a bit of a challenge, maybe in a current relationship or somebody around you, that I feel like somebody needs to stand up to this Knight of Pentacles, because there's this fighting that's going on, and it's heartbreaking. Virgo, we got your energy out here, and we got a Judgment in the reverse. So I feel like, and you're manifesting, so I feel like you're not getting this judgment come down on you. Something is backfiring on somebody else for what was said, but it doesn't stop this heartbreak coming in. It doesn't stop the feelings from coming up, even if you're telling this person where to go. So what's the Two of Pentacles? Clarify this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, well, conflict. Five of Wands, a lot of conflict. I feel like there's money issues in your life, and if you're in a relationship, which you're kind of getting that you are, it's creating strife in the relationship, or this is for somebody else. It is creating a lot of, like, hurry up and get out there, and it's like somebody's trying to say to you, you need to hold up your end of the bargain, you need to contribute. So this is fighting over money, and there's just like, you're struggling to get your balance here. So it could be the person that you're around. I feel like it's about, an equal give and take. Like somebody isn't contributing their half to things, or you don't feel like there could be children involved as well, where somebody wants you to contribute more to the kids, or they feel like they are holding up more than you're holding up. It could be something around money, and I don't know, it's like you just want to quit. We got the Five of Wands in the reverse. You just want to quit. You just had enough. But this can be the challenge, right? Because we got the Justice card here, and Temperance, and Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you have a different outlook on money and wealth and work than the person that you're around. And the challenge could be that it is just so much easier to quit. It's so much easier to just like, I don't want to deal with this, and walk away. And you could be the kind of person that just walks away from people in situations when they get a bit hard. And that could be the challenge here, is don't quit on this. Like, see it through. Tackle these issues. Because that's an escape as well. That can be, now I'm not saying to stay in a nasty situation if it really is conflicting all the time, and you can't make any changes with this person. They need to make them for themselves in their own time. But consider what you can take responsibility for. Consider how you can balance something out. How things could, how you can bring this justice in and create some harmony here. With this Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. So I think this is your goal. Now, it could be that quitting on this situation, if it's not working, is what brings in your justice in this harmony. But I'm strongly getting that this could be an escape as well. This could be something that you do more often. It's just when things get hard, you just go, I'm out of here, I quit. And you know, if you're doing that over and over again, nothing's going to work. There's never a situation where there isn't going to be some conflict. It's about how can you handle these conflicts? Are you dealing with a completely impossible person, or are you the impossible person in saying that are you dealing with somebody that no matter how you try to tackle it, you can never get it resolved, you can't communicate well? Or are you that person that it's like, if they bring anything up for me, I'm just gonna leave, and not letting them even try to get to that resolution? Because I feel like you want to get to this equal give and take, but it could just be bringing up some negative beliefs and some fears in you along the way that you don't maybe want to look at and deal with. And this isn't actually about the other person, it's about you. It's about your insecurities, your challenges. So we've got a Queen of Swords in the reverse, which I feel is more an energy than a person, but this could be somebody who's lying to you, or you could be lying to yourself about what you really want because it scares you. You could be holding yourself back here. Let's see. What's the, clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. So, ooh, yeah, Knight of Wands. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, there's, yeah, somebody could be lying about something that's actually caused a heartbreak, about how events truly unfold. This Queen of Swords is maybe making something up, but I really don't think that if these are two people, I really don't think that these people are well matched anyway. This is not it's not a Queen of Swords with a King of Swords. It's not a Knight of Wands with a Queen of Wands. These people are unmatched. But I feel like this Knight of Wands is running around creating heartbreak. And maybe there's some retaliation happening here. Now, this Knight of Swords could be actually lying to himself about how he... that he could be saying he's out there working and he's out there making money, but he's out there running around doing some other things, maybe with third parties. But look, we've got news of a birth, so I feel like if there is a pregnancy that's coming up, this Queen of Swords could be lying about being pregnant to this Knight of Wands. Obviously an unplanned for him, but maybe she's planning it, or she's pregnant but she doesn't know who by, but she's telling him that it's his baby. So maybe this Knight of Wands was looking to leave a situation or relationship here, or maybe it wasn't even a full relationship. Maybe it was just a situationship, but she's wanting to lock it in. Now, this could be heartbreaking news for him, because at this point in time, he's assuming it's his. And so this 8 of Cups here in the reverse is like, okay, now I have to go back to this situation. So he could have left or been planning on leaving. Now he's got to go back. So it just don't feel like this Queen of Swords is not honest. It feels like a lie. It feels like, now it may not be a lie that she's pregnant, but it could be a lie that it's his baby. Clarify this 8 of Cups in the reverse. And this is like going back to a situation that wasn't working before. It was conflicting before. Couldn't get any balance before. This 5 of Pentacles is like, you know, either this new business opportunity is not working, it's not bringing in the money, or somebody is feeling like they already are struggling financially and now there's a baby on the way. Or, yeah, we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So money issues are huge here. It could be that this Queen of Swords also needs or wants some financial support, and this Knight of Wands was not planning on offering that. I think it was probably more so the other way around, where this Knight of Wands was planning on getting some stability and some financial support from this Queen of Swords, but she's wanting him to contribute for good reason. So, however, going back to doing something that you did before, or that this Knight of Wands going back to maybe a kind of a job or a career that he didn't make any money in it before, and he's still not making any money in it, but he's holding on to that. He won't leave it behind. And she might be saying, come on, it's time to go get a real job, or it's time to go and try something new that actually makes some money. But he's holding on to it for some reason, or he won't leave it. He won't leave it. Even when something's not working, we can get really stuck in holding on to what we know, what we're familiar with. But this is not bringing anything in. And this could have been a new business opportunity that has not produced any results. Now somebody's feeling in this Eight of Swords really trapped and stuck, like what else we're going to do. Something needs to change here. I feel like the negative belief system that's being held onto by one or both of these people is what's keeping them trapped. It's something that needs to transform about financial beliefs. And we've got this devil energy hiding in here with the Two of Cups in the reverse. It's like somebody can't give up their addictions, and this keeps damaging these relationships. And money issues just keep coming up probably in every relationship, in every connection. So we've got an Empress too. So we've got the Devil to the Two of Cups to the Empress. So I feel like somebody's toxic behavior is what ruined a relationship with an Empress in the upright. Now somebody is completely stuck. She's moved on. She's not stuck in the past. But somebody wants to come in and offer this cup, but they're completely stuck as to how they can do that. I feel like this is this Knight of Wands that doesn't want this Queen of Swords anymore. And, he's putting her in third-party situations. He's out there breaking everybody's heart. I know he's in the upright, she's in the reverse, but he's the one with the Three of Swords here. And he's been showing up continuously. Now, his low self-esteem is what's keeping him in this toxic, abusive energy. I feel like he abuses himself, but in turn that ends up him abusing other people. And it just, like, he keeps losing this love. He keeps losing relationships. He keeps losing connections, even the ones that he really wants, that he really cares about. And I feel like these money issues tie into the low self-esteem, but the low self-esteem and not feeling worthy, those negative beliefs that are inherently with him is what manifests the money problems, which then in turn manifests the toxic behaviors, then in turn destroys the healthy relationships, the relationships he actually cared about having. Now he's stuck with how to get them back, but he hasn't done the work. He hasn't done the work on himself, and his circumstances are all just as toxic as ever. His behaviors are just as toxic as ever. He's still got his addictions. He's still over the top with his behaviors, and he's just completely stuck. But, I feel like there's a realization. We've got the Hangman in reverse. I feel like he knows this about himself. And the first part of anything, the first thing that has to come is first admitting that you're an alcoholic, or you're a drug addict, you're a sex addict, you're a gambling addict, you've got self-esteem issues, you've got these belief systems that are holding you up. So that's the most difficult part, to admit it to yourself, because how can you work on something that you won't even admit you have as a problem? You can't. So that's the most difficult part. So now somebody can get themselves unstuck by going, okay, now I know what problems to tackle. And it can seem so obvious to us, like, of course you spend your time and your money doing all those toxic things that keep you in that toxic cycle. But to them, they're justifying it to themselves. Like addicts will keep justifying to themselves why they need to go here, why they need to do this, why they need to spend that money, and they're always hiding it. They're lying to themselves about it. If they can't even admit it to themselves, they can't admit it to somebody else. So even though it can seem obvious, until a person gets to that place within themselves where they realize it's nobody else, it's just them. That is the biggest thing. So here, Page of Swords, I feel like this person is finally admitting it to themselves that they are the issue. And now we've got the Justice and the High Priestess here. See, now they're listening. They're listening, but they've also got the Death card in reverse. So this is the big part, right? The big part is this person is finally speaking up about what's going wrong for them and what has always been in the way. They haven't wanted to deal with it because, look, they know what they have to give up. They know they have to quit drinking, drugging, partying, all of it. They know they have to quit. So admitting it's one thing, and then having it on their conscience that, you know, they know they're doing the wrong thing. They're resisting this transition because they know what they're going to have to give up. And yet they know that this is the only way they can turn their life around. It's like somebody has to get to a point where they've had, you know, some people are quick learners. One rock bottom's enough to make a huge transformation. I feel like this person has had to have multiple rock bottoms. Like their life has stayed in rock bottom for however long. It has to be more painful to keep these addictions and these behaviors around than it is to quit, because it's a lot. It's like somebody's whole self-esteem, whole personality, whole life is wrapped up in their addictions, and they're escaping, and they have wanted to continue to escape, but I feel like it's got to that point now. It's more painful to keep it around than it is to actually leave it. But there is still resistance here. There's resistance to listening to their intuition and their inner knowing, but of course there's going to be resistance. This has been a long-term thing. Now, this is about bringing in balance, manifesting new love, manifesting these new things, quitting. Look, quitting these toxic behaviors. Somebody is working on quitting. And it's hard, and it's got a lot of resistance there. Like this is like somebody who needs to, you know, kind of rehabilitate themselves, or maybe they're putting themselves in rehab, getting some help. But you know, it's like they had to get stuck so many times. They had to lose relationships, lose situations that could have been great. Things had to kind of crumble and break this person down and get them so stuck that the only way out is to quit and to admit it to themselves. So I feel like this is happening now. This balance is coming in now. This person is maybe waking up to their spiritual side, listening to their intuition. No, they know what they need to do. And if they're not admitting it to anybody else, they're at least admitting it to themselves now. So I feel like this Knight of Wands is what is turning into this King of Wands in the upright. It's like this person needs to grow up, and maybe they felt like, you know, I'm still young, I can party as much as I want, and to, you know, I'm not at a point where I feel the need to grow up yet. But I think that that's turning around now. I feel like this Knight of Wands evolving into this King of Wands is the same person. So there's a lot of strong emotion and passionate love or hate, because I feel like this person this is how they feel about themselves. Like they know they're amazing. They know they have all of these abilities, but they hate themselves for how they've been, for holding themselves back. I feel like this is somebody's passionate love or hate towards themselves, not towards another person. It can manifest outwardly. You know, they can create this strong emotion and direct it at other people, but it ultimately comes from within them. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck and Knight of Cups in reverse. So this passion here, Ace of Wands, it's like this person doesn't know. Like they're at a crossroads between this love and hate, this passion, this strong emotion, this strong passion. It's flipping between two. Now, I feel like this person, it's flipping between, you know, two ways, because we've got this Knight of Cups in reverse. So this could be this person could be the one triggering. This Knight of Cups could be the one triggering this Knight of Wands. Because this Knight of Cups is very emotionally immature and passive aggressive, you know, emotionally abusive. And there's it's like rivalry. These two are rivals. And so this Knight of Wands is trying to, you know, evolve into this king. And then there's always somebody here to try and knock them down. It's like somebody has a passionate hate for this Knight of Cups in reverse, but the crossroads is here. The Two of Swords is here, because this is not about external people. This is not about external circumstances. This is not about blame or being a victim of somebody else's circumstances. I feel like this Two of Swords is like, I've always dealt with it a certain way. Now I need to deal with it differently. What am I going to do with regards to, you know, people are always going to show up and try to trigger you. People are always going to show up and want to bring you down when you're trying to make progress. But I feel like this King of Wands he's in the upright, and, you know, he's a passionate person. Fire sign. But he doesn't need to do things the way he used to do them. So there can be a strong emotion, but I feel like this King of Wands is going to curb the way that he would normally react and lash out. So let's see, because he's maturing. Clarify this King of Wands. Oh yeah, he's maturing. Look, we got the Emperor come out. Like this could be somebody who's like a sponsor, a mentor, a wise person who's like, no, you can't handle things the way you've always handled them. This is not how we do life. This is not how we treat other people, regardless of how they try and show up and treat you. And this, you know, this Emperor energy, this is somebody who's stable and grounded and wise, been there, done that. He's been the Knight of Wands. He's been the Knight of Cups. He's been through all of these phases himself. And this is somebody who can like help coach, mentor somebody through. Be a real true friend. Have somebody's back and go, that's just not how we deal with things. And why is it even bothering you? It's only bothering and triggering what is still to be healed in this King of Wands. So it's like, no matter, like, that's just a stupid little Knight of Cups in reverse. Why would you even care what they say, what they do, what they think? Why would you even care? Why is it such a big deal? So this is like this person who's talking reason. It's like, that's not even a priority. Why do you even want to focus on it? Really, it's just a distraction. Just cut them out of your life. So we've got, I feel like he's saying, look, you're working on your stability now. We've got a Four of Wands in the reverse. This is like, okay, we need to focus on the stability. Now, that Knight of Cups in the reverse could be like a brother or some family member. But here we've got the Chariot, Cancerian energy. So this is like, we're not focusing on that. We're focusing on having a victory for your life. We're not retaliating to people that we don't care about. They can just go away, go along. If you keep retaliating, things are going to go backwards and not forwards. So I feel like this Emperor is providing some amazing advice, and like a father figure, He's helping this King of Wands get structure and routine and discipline and a level head. Clarify again this not King of Wands to the Emperor. Yeah. He's helping bring in this balance. He's helping bring in this happiness. This Nine of Cups. Everything he's talking, I feel like this is the person that this Knight of Wands needed all along. And this Emperor is helping this Knight of Wands mature into this King of Wands. It's almost like this could be like a rehab counselor or a therapist, or just a really great person to have around. Somebody who really cares. Somebody that really cares about this King of Wands getting what they want and leveling up. And look, now we've got a King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So look, this is being around the right kind of people. These kings and this Emperor and the upright. It's just like having a really good group, like support group of people around you, around them. Friends. Yeah. It's like when they have the wrong idea, we got this Three of Cups. So I feel like this is like maybe a men's group or a support group of some kind. This is a really nice, like, people that really do have each other's back, really do provide that support and that guidance, and you know, they've been there, done that themselves. And I mean, these people will celebrate the wins. These people will just be there through the tough times. Like, this is what's making somebody happy, having good people around them in their life and getting that balance. So what have we got? All right, let's get some advice. This is a really good outcome, because this person, like, somebody's friends, their social group, like, from past Virgo readings, it was all about breaking away from toxic people and getting these new healthy relationships, and this is exactly what's happening. And I, you know, somebody who's listening now, listening to the intuition, and it's like, yeah, there's some big money issues here, but those can't be solved until these other internal belief systems change. And having these people around is exactly what's going to help support that. They are going to help provide opportunities, but mostly advice and love and support is what's needed. Healthy relationships. And this is going to help this whole transition. Then all of this can transform. The heartbreak can transform. The money situations can transform. But first, new social group, new healthy relationships that are not going to encourage bad behavior. They're going to give good advice. They're not up to toxic crap themselves. And so this Queen of Swords in reverse, and whatever's triggering around with her in this heartbreak with her, this conflict with this timeline, it's like somebody here is definitely going in the right direction. They're definitely around nice, healthy, loving people now. And it's perfect. Okay, so we got Dream Traveler. Somebody might want to travel, or they're dreaming about travel. We've got, you are a channel for spirit. Trust your intuition, hunches, and gut reactions. This is a visionary card with the message that you're on the right path, even if it doesn't always seem like it. Your higher self and spiritual guides, ancestors and guardians are watching over you and supporting you. You are blessed, and you are a blessing. You are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. In earth-based tribal traditions, people looked to those unique individuals who had the ability to journey during their nocturnal dreams to bring back wisdom and guidance for the tribe. The dreamers were able to step through sacred portals in the night to commune to commune with those on the other side. You carry the energy of the visionary, healer, and seer. Watch your dreams. Messages from the Creator are flowing to you. Before going to sleep, place a journal next to your bed. Most dreams are forgotten within less than 10 minutes, so it's essential to record them as soon as you can upon waking. When the Dream Traveler card chooses you, it's essential to watch your dreams. Profound and even life-changing messages can come through. I really feel like this person here, or you, are extremely spiritual and gifted, and maybe there's been a fight within, a battle within yourself about your gifts, about who you really are. And I feel like you're awakening to this side of yourself now, like, and having people around you that help you see your gifts, your talents. That's what's bringing in this justice. It's like somebody's been in fight with themselves, but this is part of the circle of life. This roundabout, this the circle of life, of the circle of lessons, and how we get tuned into ourselves, how we struggle through our problems and come out the other side of it. It's all part of the circle of life. You come through one set of problems and you know yourself more deeply, and then you're presented with the next level of problems, but it's about leveling up, and that's just life. But I feel like the biggest set of problems somebody's going through within themselves is getting away from the toxic energies that keep dragging them down. And every time they try to step up, somebody's there to try and pull them back into their toxic behaviors, keep them low. But I don't see this happening this time. I see somebody staying really strong through it and lifting themselves through it. So this is awesome, Virgo. This is your reading today. And I hope the messages were helpful and they resonate. And if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the confirmations, the comments, the shares, and the likes and subscribes. It's really helpful. I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for you, so keep your notification bell switched on. Stay tuned. And yeah, take care until we talk again. Bye for now.